Hey everyone, hi Mom here. Sorry that it's dark, not good lighting, but just wanted to share a few words, especially after what happened yesterday. I know if you guys have been reading my posts, but there was a tragedy in my neighborhood. Sadly, a 17-year-old was shot and killed, and it was done by another 17-year-old along with two other men, a 20-year-old and an 18-year-old. It all started in the morning while the victim was waiting for the bus. The three suspects approached them and one of them shot multiple times. And thankfully, though, the witnesses spoke up and the police pulled on an all-nighter and caught those responsible and furthering the investigation. They're thinking it could be gang-related, and I do too. But anyway, don't want to get further into that. And if you guys have been following the news, you'll notice that there's been quite some violence going on. Like, for example, the college Momo was supposed to be attending. And the videos of babies drowning oceans away, that's heartbreaking. And the police brutality and people against the police, I mean, like, come on guys, really? Anyways, the reason I'm bringing this up is because there's a failure of communication or lack of caring to lift a finger to help those that need it, or just plain old fear of doing anything. And this is probably part of why yesterday's events got to me. That and the backstory of where the victim was from. My family, or rather, my parents, they're from a very small country in Central America named El Salvador. And right now, that country is ruled by fear, corruption, and bloodshed. I won't go into further detail of that because that's just another can of worms. Anyway, my point being of all this, if you guys see anything suspicious or know anything that can cause harm to another person, report it. Tell an adult. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't let the fear stop you from speaking up. Fear is a weapon of the enemy. It's how they control you and how they can commit horrible deeds. And the only way to stop all these wars, hate crimes, and gangs, etc., is communication. We need to communicate with others and let people know what's going on. We need to care for each other and look out for one another. So many fights, wars, and lives lost could have been prevented if people would have spoken up and then say, no, there has to be another way. But sadly, corruption also plays part in this too. But in cases like what happened yesterday, people would have known something. I mean, come on, they were teenagers. You know how it is. Rumors could have spread quick and be like, oh, hey, yeah, look, I heard so-and-so, but I guess nobody's saying anything yet, or maybe they're still investigating. But anyway, sorry. But thankfully, so many witnesses spoke up and the cops were able to catch those responsible. And that is the quickest I have ever seen the suspects of a crime be captured. I'm like, seriously. You know why were they captured so quick? Because there was communication and cooperation. Simple as that. That is like two of the things that make a world of a difference. And another point I like to drive through. I'm mixing up everything in this, but this is for those of you that haven't shared or talked much yet. And we in the Guardian's Hope can help you, guide you, be the shoulder you desperately need. But you have to communicate with us. We're not psychics or psychos. We're here to help you and be there for each other. We don't judge you here, we thrive here. We're here to further a dream we'd all like to have, a dream that many have wanted. A dream to make the world a better place, and who not better to make it come true than us? Smile at someone, say hello to somebody, help someone who you don't even know, compliment someone who looks down at the ground, looking sad or whatever. Show people a common courtesy of kindness, because you don't know how much that kindness that you just showed them means to them. it can mean someone so much. Even if you're just saying, hey, how are you? How's it going today? Spread it. It's so infectious. I mean, just literally. The other day we were talking to a neighbor. We just said hi, and we barely talked to them, but it felt, you feel a not like a really big connection, but I mean, it's just, you might never know. Someday they will want to ask some help, and you showing that kindness to that one person is like opening a book. You know, anything can happen. But yeah. Communicate, people. Say something. Don't keep it to yourself. Even if you just say hi to our group. Simple. You'll be amazed how many people will like say hi back to you, and it might not mean much to you right now, but just one step at a time. That's all you need to do. Ugh. Memory's going low, but yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. That and that just really affected me. I'm not trying to be a downer here, but hey, spread the word. Be kind to people. Just like in those commercials that where people are spreading their kindness. It's an awesome feeling. It really does make a big difference. Well, that's my rant for the day. Hope you guys have a good night. Night.